What's going on, everybody? This is my review of Nectar7 Niagen, and this is a doozy of a product, something that I am very, very excited about personally, just because of its anti-aging effects and some of the new information that has come out via Harvard's research study whenever they were able to reverse a mouse's age relative to a human by about 40 years from, let's just say, and what that means is, let's just say there was a 60-year-old mouse, which is impossible because mouse don't live that long, but relative to a human, it would be reversed around 40 years to about 20 years old. It's a brand new study, just came out in March, and this is a product that has been promoting the main component of that study for a very, very long time and has been able to perform success in that area. So this is brought to you by NAD Forever Young, and let's get into it. Now, first and foremost, what is Nectar7? Nectar7 is a product, a Niagen supplement that is designed to promote NAD+, which is a specific protein-to-protein receptor that basically allows proteins to proteins to communicate and everything else, which is very, very important for a lot of things. One of the main reasons is DNA replication, which of course is what causes aging. In the process of DNA replication, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but your body will start to break down and it won't replicate your DNA perfectly. And when that happens, that starts to call them errors in your overall DNA code. And when those things start to build up, you start to encounter problems like, oh, why are my joints hurting? Why am I getting wrinkles? Why are things just not where they're supposed to be anymore? You know, all types of general problems that you experience is due to an overall degradation of your DNA. And one of the main components in ensuring healthy DNA copying is the NAD+. Nectar7 is a Niagen supplement designed to promote more NAD+, which will promote better cell respiration and also better DNA copying, so you will not only age slower, but if done correctly, can slow down the age of the aging process dramatically. And maybe in the future, if we see it get a little bit more aggressive and see how they approached it a little bit more like the Harvard study, you might be able to even reverse it. But for now, we're just excited with how the testimonials are rolling in about people feeling younger, acting younger, having more energy, and really getting more quality out of the years that they have right now. So what are the positive effects of NAD+? Well, there are quite a few of them, but the main positive effects that you're going to see is, first of all, an increased metabolism. I myself know that whenever I started taking Nectar7, I was not only, a little bit more on the hungry side, just because I could feel that I was using the energy more efficiently, but I was able to lose a little bit of pounds, even though that's not what they promote the product for. And the reason why is because generally I eat healthy, but I just have stubborn weight that was on my body, and it just wasn't going away. And one of the reasons why is because I didn't really have high enough levels of what I needed in order to burn effectively all the weight off my body. So I'm feeling a lot better because of that. But also another thing that I've really started to notice, and a lot of this is dietary, but I feel a lot better from a cognitive perspective, meaning my brain functionality. I can think clearer, I can act clearer. I mean, just everything is a lot more seamless whenever it comes to my decision-making process and everything else. So I've definitely noticed an increase in my cognitive functions as well. Obviously things like DNA replication and everything else is going to be a little bit more difficult to quantify because I've only been taking it for a little bit of time. But at the exact same time, overall, regardless of how I feel from a long perspective, I can't refute the short-term effects, which is higher cognitive function and just overall having more energy and feeling better. Right now, the positive effects of Nectar7 are about releasing more NAD+ in your system, and they are touting that they can release an additional 33% of NAD+ in your system, which is a huge number. I'm not sure if Obviously not everybody's going to be familiar from a biological perspective with what that represents, but I mean, every single cell in your body is utilizing this in its cellular respiration process. So increasing it by 33% is just phenomenal. And it's going to boost your energy. You're going to notice the effects, and it's overall going to be an effective thing. So it is definitely something that I recommend. It is definitely something that I think people should at least give a good try of for that product, just because in 30 days, you're going to notice that you have more energy. You're going to notice you feel better, and you're going to want to keep doing it. So overall, it's definitely something that I recommend and try out. If you want to know more, I want you to go over to NADForeverYoung.com. That's NADForeverYoung.com. It's going to have information about the Harvard study. We're going to have 5 ways to naturally increase your NAD plus levels. It's also going to talk about 5 things that you are doing currently that are dropping your NAD levels and are killing you right now. So there's a lot of information on that site, a lot of things that you will be able to utilize for yourself. I definitely recommend going and checking it out at NADForeverYoung.com. But regardless, I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Nectar7 is definitely a product that I'm going to recommend to you, and I look forward to seeing you on the site.